I know, I just keep continuously showing you how sexy I can be. Saying, stop, Jamie, that's too much for YouTube. Hey y'all, this is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing another Halloween tutorial. This time we are doing the iconic and beautiful Jessica Rabbit. But before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Also make sure to give this a thumbs up if you like Halloween tutorials and are excited about Halloween. I know I am. So let's not wait any longer. Let's get into this. Alright, so like I said before, today we're going to be doing Jessica Rabbit. So if you did not know, Jessica Rabbit is from the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. She is known for being long-legged, sexy, redhead. I usually have more of the cutesy thing going on, but I'm going to try and be sexy today. Yes, I'm going to try. This is the look that we are going to be doing today. This kind of sexy hair in the face, hair covering up one eye, purple look. So one thing about this look is how much you do is dependent on where you're going. So obviously if you're going to a party, if you're going out somewhere, it is probably best to do both eyes. But if you're just doing this for like an Instagram post or for a photo, you really only have to do one eye because the other one is going to be covered up by your hair. So that is what I am doing today because I'm staying here. I'm staying at home. I'm not going anywhere. And also because for some reason my right eye decided to swell up a little bit and it's kind of red and pink. So I'm not going to be messing with this eye today. We're just going to be doing this side, which is perfect because I part my hair so that it covers this eye. So that's all that we're gonna do, this eye over here. So I'm gonna bring you guys close up. We're gonna start with the eyeshadow, so let's go. All right, so first up, we are going to be creating this blue arched eyeshadow look. So it's going to be, this one you actually do need to be a little bit more precise than with normal eyeshadow looks and then with normal tutorials that are on my channel. We're actually going to be taking a line kind of above the crease a little bit and it's gonna round out. It's not gonna be blown out like normal eyeshadow looks are. On the outer edge, it's gonna actually be rounded. Surprise, surprise! I'm gonna take the Weekend Festival palette by Beige. I'm gonna take the shade Swag and I'm gonna grab a small, teeny tiny like pencil brush and we're gonna go into Swag and pick up quite a bit of that actually. And I'm gonna draw a line. I'm gonna kind of draw my line out first and then we'll fill it in later. But I did already prime my eyelids, so I did that with the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Primer. No, what's it called? The Flower Beauty Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. And then I set it with the NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. Then once we get to the outer edge, I'm gonna kind of curve it in. And see, we've got this really weird looking thing going on here. And I'm not gonna bring it all the way down to the inner corner, just until kind of the crease. All right, so now I'm going to lay down a white base. I'm gonna use the Essence Kajal pencil in white. If you do have a white eyeshadow primer, that would actually be good to prime your eyelids with so that you can kind of skip this step. All right, so now that I look insane, I'm gonna take that same shade Swag and I'm gonna kind of fill in most of the lid, not all of it. So I'm not gonna fill in the inner corner, but I'm gonna fill in basically all the rest of it. Alright, so then I'm going to grab more of a fluffy blending brush and I'm just gonna try and blend that out so it's nice and smooth. And then I am going into that inner corner just a little bit with the rest of what was on my brush. Alright, so then I wanted to darken up and add a little dimension to this. So we're gonna darken up the outer line that we have going here, as well as the outer corner. So I'm gonna grab the e.l.f. Modern Metals palette. I did do a review on this palette. If you'd like to see it, I'll leave it up in the cards. I'm gonna grab this purple shade right here because it's a little bit darker than the one that is in the Weekend Festival palette. So I'm gonna grab that and I'm going to darken up the outer edge by just kind of patting that in. All right. So then I am going to grab the same brush that I used to draw my line, and I'm gonna go into that same purple shade from the e.l.f. palette, and I'm going to darken up the line that we already drew. And I'm really only gonna darken it up until we get to the inner corner. So then I'm gonna grab also from the e.l.f. palette, I'm gonna grab this light shade over here, the lightest shade in the palette. And I am going to go over that inner corner just a little bit. Okay, so we can't have Miss Jessica Rabbit without a winged liner, so I am going to use the Skone Insanely Intense Tattooed Mini Waterproof Eyeliner in Jet Black. I think this is actually the only shade that they have in the mini. I'm actually going to create kind of a tiny wing, because if you look at a lot of her pictures, she doesn't have like a huge, long, thick wing. It's just kind of a tiny one, but it is slightly curled, her wing is, so we're gonna start right here, and I'm gonna just curl it a little bit. And we're on a first name basis. Jessica has eyeliner kind of going all the way around her eye. So we're gonna take this all the way to the inner corner. I'm going to add mascara, and I'm going to be using something different for a change this time. I'm going to be using the Essence Super Curl Volume Mascara. I did do a comparison video with this one and another one of their mascaras. I will leave that in the cards above if you would like to go check that out. Alright, so we are all done with the eyes. I love how that looks. I love how purple looks with my green eyes. I never would have thought. So we're gonna move on to the rest of the face. So I'm going to highlight, and we are gonna be using the Sleek Strobe Dome Face Highlighter in the shade Pink. So I do want to contour just a little bit. So I am going to be using the BH Cosmetics Nude Rose Sculpt and Glow Contour Highlight and Blush Palette, and I will be using kind of a mixture of these two shades right here. Alright, so for highlighter, I am then going to go into the e.l.f. Modern Metals highlighter and blush palette. I'm going to use this shade right here, the lightest highlighting shade in the palette. Okay, so the last thing to do is the lips. She always kind of has this glossy red lips. So I'm going to use two different shades, one to line my lips and another to fill in my lips. Alright, so I am first going to line my lips with, I don't have any red liners, so I grabbed one of the Avon lipsticks. This is in the shade Perfect Red, and it is a very dark red shade. so then I'm going to take, this is the Wet n Wild, I think it's called Silk Finish lipstick. I did a lip swatch video on these. I will link it up in the cards if you'd like to go check that out. This is the shade Cherry Frost. Alright y'all, so this is the final look. I'm so excited with how this came out. I really do feel like I look like Jessica Rabbit. So this was so easy to do. It did take a little bit more precision than some of my other Halloween tutorials do, a little bit more time. But I'm so excited with how this came out. I love my fellow redhead, Miss Jessica Rabbit. I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit. If you have not seen that movie, you are missing out. Go check it out. I know it used to be on Netflix. I'm not 100% sure if it still is, but if you have not seen that movie, go watch it. But anyways, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I still have one more Halloween tutorial coming your way next week. Next Wednesday is Halloween. Let me know down below what you are planning to do on Halloween. So thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all.